explain what is MMM. MMM is a global community which is self-managed by its own participants. Participants, the people who are registered members of the community. And this is aiming at providing financial help to each other from their hearts. They donate money to other participants of the community or other members of the community. And MMM law, these three letters stand for, the first M is Mavrodi, the second M is Mondial, which is a French version of global, and then money box. Sometimes by M law, money box, what can be movement, because he found that is in a mission to do away with this unfair financial system of the federal government. So MMM, it's the financial aid and donation exchange. It's a social network that connects the one who is willing to provide help and the one who's willing to get help or who needs to get the money. So this system is an electronic program that connects or links the people, basically. So the money is transferred directly to participants. It's a peer-to-peer system. There's no central bank account where people deposit money into. So it's not about putting the money into MMM, but MMM, the system, just links the people who wants to get money and the one who wants to donate money. They get their details and then they deposit money to each other directly to their bank accounts. So MMM Global Community started in 2011, and it's a new project. That's Sergei Mavrodi, who's a Russian and was born in Moscow in Russia. So his aim was to create a new and fair financial order. A fair financial order, an order where you will help another brother or another sister who's also a member who's stuck in this unfair financial system by providing money or donating to them. And when they donate money, their money grows by 30% every month. Unlike the unfair order where you put money into the bank, you deposit 2,000, and then 1,000 rand you'll be charged for depositing. You'll be charged every month futhi imali yakhe ihleli lapha. Mase withdraw futhi uphinde ucharge withdrawal futhi. So your 1,000 rands, if you invest or put your 1,000 rand into the bank, your 1,000 rand depreciates immediately and to about 800 rands at least. So to primarily free people from bondage of financial slavery. That is why everyone who is employed, plus or minus is in debt, and you'll find that we are employees, but when we get paid, we don't like the payday because of the unfair rules that have been escalated and implemented and through law and governments. You know, all those rules that those interest rates, the growth of food, primary need, food just shoots up. It's so expensive. It's even impossible for other people, for some people to afford to feed themselves. So because of this unfair financial order, because some people in the top there that we do not know wants to benefit, they're the only ones who want to have money. They want everyone to become slaves for them. So, and this community is very tremendous. It grows because it speeds up, it grows each and every day. There's always new members who are becoming the members of MMM South Africa. So the founder, Sergei Mavrodi, he is of course the leader of the MMM Social Financial Community. And MMM is sure not his only work, because he has done a lot of things in life. He has a degree in mathematics, he's a mathematician. a very good mathematician. And he worked in the first operating system, development of the first operating system. So programming, that is why the system that we use, that we log into, the same system that links the person who wants to donate money and the one who wants to receive help or receive money, is excellent the way it is designed. Because he is a computer genius, who said J. Mavrodi, the founder of the MMM community. And he had a company that he founded, which was one of the leading computer equipment distributors in Russia. Also, one of his profile is that he was a deputy of the Russian parliament. So if you see that this is a person who was trusted by the people or his people, because he's been voted to even get that position to become a deputy of the Russian parliament. So he is a leader. So his literary works were published and were sold in bookstores. He's also a writer. He wrote books that are published in stores. And then 2 of his screenplays were made into movies, and then poems were turned into songs. So he's someone who's involved, who said J. Mavrodi. So the brief facts that now this voluntary works of millions and millions of people in more than 100 countries around. So it's not only MMM South Africa. There's MMM India, there's MMM Philippines, there's about more than 100 countries globally who are members or who participate at this MMM community. And it's the fastest growing community in the world and #1 donation exchange. And when this project started, a $14 billion assistance was provided. So MMM basically gives a technical basic program which helps millions of participants worldwide who need and those who are ready to provide help with their spare money. So as I was saying, that the system is designed by an expert to help, that you log in and then you see, or you can just say when you have spare money that you want to donate, and that money that you will donate, the system is programmed to fairly grant you 30% every month to reward you of your good deed, to actually assist another member of the community. So how does MMM works? So you just log into the personal office, the system, the login page where you log in is called the personal office. Where in your dashboard, that's where you see 2 activities that will happen there, which is provide help and then get help. And then when you provide help and then get help, you will actually use or buy the internal currents of the system, which is the Mavros. It's called the Mavros. Like here in South Africa, our currency is a rand. We use a rand. In America, they use a dollar. In Japan, they use a yen, etc. But MMM uses, there's an internal currency system, which is Mavros. Mavros will start growing the moment you deposit, and then will start growing at a rate of 30% a month. And the calculation of an interest of the Mavros grows every Tuesdays and Thursday. But it doesn't mean that it will only grow on Tuesday. It grows on Tuesday for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then so it gives you the balance of the growths from all these days. And then iphinde grow futhi update futhi on Thursday after isigrowile ngolwesithathu kanjalo. So it grows, it just updates itself for the growth of all these other days. And then the calculation of interest occurs twice a week, yes, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then this sum in Mavros shows how much you can request. So the Mavros are equivalent to the currency itself, to Irandi, if you're using South African rands. If you got say 100,000 Mavros, you can request 100,000 rand. If you have 10,000 Mavros, you can request 10,000 rands. Kanjalo, if you have 1,000 Mavros, you can request 1,000 rand with no charges. So let's say you've announced a willingness to assist with the 100 rand, you will be, because to participate starts from 100 rand. So from 100 rand owodwa ungaqala udonate imali yakho iqale ikhule ngo-30% every month. So 100 rand kunyanga uqala kuzoba 130. So ukukhula kwemali ke la kuya compounder. So ikhula 30% work balance. The following month doesn't mean that uzo edekela futhi another 30 marvels. No, you will get 30% of 130 in the following month. So yes, there's a table that is available. I'll display it to you after the slide, where it shows you if you have 100 rand in 12 months, how much will have your 100 rand grown, and if you have 1,000 in 24 months, because I think 1,000 rand in 24 months grows up to 23,000 rands. 500 rands grows up to 11,500. 2,000 grows up to 46,000 in 12 months. If you can donate 1,000 rands in 12 months, it will be 23,000. And then if you can donate 500 rand in 12 months, it's also 11,500. And more than 2,000, it's also 46,000. But I'll show you the table that is already worked out. There's benefits when you become a member of the community. There's like 3 primary benefits or main benefits that you get in the first hand. The first one will be this 30% growth of the money that you donate. Every month it will grow by 30%. And then there's something called the registration bonus. When you register from an amount of $50, $50 is plus or minus 800 rands if you convert. So if you have an 800 rand or donator, they will give you a bonus of $20. So you can start donating from any amount from 100 rand to become a member of the community. But there's a registration bonus that you will get if you decide to register from 800 rands, which is equivalent to $50. You'll get a $20 bonus. Also, from an equivalent of plus or minus 8,000 rands, you get a $50 bonus when you register at registration, etc. You get, the more you donate, you register to donate, the more the registration bonus you get. Also, this bonus grows by 30% every month. The $20, lo, if you are from 800 rand, bakuphe $20. $20 about 320 rands, plus or minus. So even that 320 will grow also by 30% every month. So you end up making a lot of interest. So there's referral bonus also, which is the third good thing about joining here. So on a referral bonus, you get 10% of everyone. If you invite anyone to join or to come and to become to be a member of the community, say your parents or your family or other family members or anyone decides to join and become a member of the community, and you refer them to the system or to the community, you get 10% of their amount. If they put in 1,000 rand, you get 100 rand. If they put 10,000 rands, you get 1,000 rand. If they put 20, you get 2,000, etc., etc. It's a referral bonus. It's an additional contribution to development of the community. So there's also another good thing in this community, because you can become a manager here. You complete a manager's tasks and earn manager's bonus. To be a manager, this is what I always encourage downlines, people who are underneath me, and I always help them to also become guiders and managers, so that they can do the good work also and go out there and introduce the community to the people. I mean the system or the community to the people, and invite people to become members of the community as well. So to invite people, to become a manager and receive these managers' bonuses. If you're a manager, you get bonuses. So to become a manager, you have to do a 10-day online course. It's a free course to do.